Good day, my friends. Hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to almost the end of January. My gosh, today is the 29th. That's insane. I feel like time is just flying on us, don't you? Anyhow, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Seriously. Lisa, my friend, I told you on Instagram that I'll have another album share, and here we are. Number 3 for January. Now, this is a record for me. I never, ever have completed 3 albums in a month, let alone a few months. But in all fairness, you know that I'm working on albums that are partially completed. So it's not like I did this from scratch. Believe me, that would be miraculous. But oh, I'm so happy because this is number 2 of Juliana's school albums. As I told you before, Anthony's are all done and he's 2 years younger. Hers, for some reason, there was more going on, I guess. She also did preschool before JK, he didn't, things like that. And so there was lots more to do on hers, but I'm so happy I'm finished this one and I'm going to take you through it. And then at the end, I think I'm going to make a little tradition of this, sharing the wax melts or candles that I finished this month. Because as I mentioned, for me, when I'm scrapbooking, that is my happy time. That is my self-care. And I love fragrance and I love fuzzy pants and fuzzy slippers and all that. That's how I rock here, guys. So bear with me. I will leave that to the very end. I also have a tiny Creative Memories. I don't even call it a haul. It's just a tiny Creative Memories order because I had a $12 credit that was expiring soon, so I wanted to use that up. But anyway, here we go. I will take you through Juliana's school album, number 2. So school in our household here is red for both kids. And this is the second page of a Christmas concert. This is the after party of that Christmas concert. So plain old simple boring page, really it is. And then we end up here. Where are we? Catholic Education Week. So this was in May of 2012, guys. And again, I'm going to say this. A lot of people, a lot of scrapbookers stress because they have pictures, but they have no idea what date it is. Sometimes they don't even know the event, things like that. You know that I am seriously a tad obsessive when it comes to organization and record keeping and stuff like that. So that just makes that part of the scrapbooking so much easier. I keep notebooks. I've done it for years and years where I document the date, the event, certain things I want to write about, and that's it. So when I go in to work on my album, it's so easy for me. I'm just using my little notebook for that, time period. I scratch it out when it's done and boom, move on. That is so easy. If you want to learn more about how I do that, I have a couple of videos up. I can link them if you want, just to see. It's not rocket science. It's just being organized and on top of things. That's all. No big deal. But anyway, here are these pictures. I did this in a recent album. You saw one of my miscellaneous albums. I did this on 2 pages in there. One with Anthony with some random goats at Grandpa's house, and I don't remember the other page, but that's a nice, easy little style, I would say. Check this out. What am I going to say? I am using my Peekaboos efficiently with a picture on the front and back. Same thing over here. I love it. So I have all that information. I have this writing that Juliana did on the wall. I don't know what the heck she wrote, but who cares? I have her writing. And that's it. Cute little page. And then I have this. So I have her teachers on here. Juliana wanted to show me her part. It's hard to see that on the picture, but it doesn't matter. She has her little favorite spring activity there. A bit more with her friends. Her little brother actually accompanied her. I love it. Nice and fun. And then this page I really like. I love doing school pages. So first grade, I cut that out with dies. This was actually a photo of the apple on the door. So that's actually the photograph, and I cut it out, fussy cut it. And we do the same thing every year. We show the backpack, brother and sister together in front of the school, her with her friends, her in front of the school. Just cute little shots. And I wrote about her new gymboree outfit because my mom went crazy years ago when they were little, and she would go shopping for gymboree all the time for them, all the time. It was wonderful. And then that's the big joke I've mentioned in videos before. When my kids got too big for gymboree clothes, suddenly we found out it was closing in Canada. So the joke is that my mom kept them in business all those years. Anyhow, look at this. So I put 3 tags here. Can I, you know what, let's do this. I put 3 tags and they are like this. I wrote what her teacher had written in a little letter. This is a little sticker. And look, there's another photo on here. So that just tucks in nicely. I have this one with another photo of what the teacher gave them in their little welcome back pack. And then another one. So there are many ways to use your dies, guys, and many ways to showcase photos you don't really need to have front and center. I love it. So I'm so happy with that. It's so easy to just add, tuck things, hide them. I do the same with some journaling sometimes as well. I just love doing that. So there we go. This one I love. So they had Halloween in 2012, and I was the only mom who came to the classroom and took photos. And I'm so glad I did. So we have those. The whole class, my little cutie pie here. And I made these sweet, sweet little ghosts with my Cricut Joy. So I'm happy I have those pictures. I'm very happy I have these as well. Yes, I know it's kind of weird that a Catholic school celebrates Halloween. I'm aware of that. But anyway, the kids had fun, and I captured it all in the albums. And let me tell you, I know for a fact that I am the only mother that has these photos because, like I said, nobody else took them. So I found that thrilling. I gave these to the teacher actually because I took a picture of each child and I shared them all with the teacher. So I don't know what she did with them. I think she put them on the wall or something. But that's that. I love that I have these. And I know Julianne is happy to see these pictures of her friends so many years later. She's still in touch with several of them. There, so a little bit more here. That was a student teacher. And I have more under here. Perfect. And then grade 1. So there's her school picture, another little gymboree outfit with matching bow, matching everything. I love these foam stickers from Simple Stories. I still love to use them. I really, really like this frame. It comes like this frame from Creative Memories. I have several, and I used several in Anthony's books too. I love these little bingo cards from Simple Stories. Just fun all around. And I always tell you in these pages, so here, either at the side or the top, I don't know. I think the top, I have, I make a pocket and inside is the report card. And then any assignments or tests or whatever that I feel are worth keeping go in there as well. Okay, so here is their Christmas concert from 2012. And again, a lot of this kind of stuff, which I love. This one opens that way. And then this one opens this way. This one opens this way. And it has several. This is this is my kid's cousin. Our cousin's child. So we have him there. Look at this. I love it. All these cute pictures. And that. And yes, I took pictures of the entire concert because my daughter and son know many of the children, so I didn't just focus on their class. I like this one. This one's cute to me, the little elves. So I happen to have this. This is one of those little vellum pieces that Creative Memories used to sell, and I love them, and I still have a lot of them. So that's what I used here because they all look like elves. So it was perfect. And then I just added some very minor minimal embellishments. This is from a Heidi Swap thing, I believe. I had a lot of these. At Michael's one time, they had them on for maybe 50 cents. Like, it's just the word that came in a package. So I bought several. But that's so cute. I love it. And then we move on to this nice little soft page. This was, what did we do? Blah, 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 Mondays. I think I wrote about what this actually was this day. Oh, here it is. Wednesday, May 8th, 2013. Okay, it was halfway through Catholic Education Week. So I journaled that all here. And then I have Juliana with her friends there. I had a little more. The journaling continued here. There's Nona looking at Juliana's work. Her teacher, friends, Nona again. And then I went like this. I did more journaling here about my dad taking the video at the concert, but it was shaky because he was crying. He's a suck, man. I love it. My dad is such a sucker for these kids. So is my mother, believe me, but my dad's more of a crier. He's so cute. So this is part of her performance. At the end, they gave a kiss to the mummies. And then like that, more of her schoolwork. And I love this because this is, I showed you at one point, these cute little embellishments from Michael's. And they worked perfectly here. And the funny thing is, get this, this is weird. I had already written or put this Sweet Memories with Unforgettable Friends. So these are from Creative Memories. And I used them because it worked on this page with the colors. Well, how lucky was I that these... Here, actually, here's another package of them. Let me just show you. How lucky was I that these stickers from Michael's, which I have 2-3 packs of, fit perfectly with the layout after I had done it. So then I added these embellishments. I just love it when that turns out like that. See, they're so cute. And then this, they were doing, oh gosh, what did they call this? I think I wrote about it. Wait a minute. Not that you care, but it's going to bother me now. Did I write about what these things are called? Those instruments? Lummi sticks, I think. Lummi sticks? I think I did write about it somewhere. Here it is, Lummi sticks. Rhythm instruments made of wood. So that's what they did their concert with for this like Mother's Day presentation during Catholic Education Week. Isn't it sweet? And although my kids went to a Catholic school, we are more just biblically Christian than Catholic. So it was a wonderful foundation, but not that anybody cares. I'm just letting you know. I love this. This is so colorful. This would give me a mega headache if I used it in full, like on the page in full without it being partially covered. I can't do stripes in excess, but I think it works really nice here. These are Creative Memories, and I made a couple of more little dies. I think it worked out well. Then we move into this cute thing. This was the first and only time that I can remember that the school had a spring photo shoot, a spring sibling photo shoot. So you might recall I did it in Anthony's album. I used fewer photos, and it was the final page of an album. I didn't do it as a double pager, and I did floral on his too, but it looked a little more masculine. This one's much more feminine and light and bright. But I'm so glad I have those pictures. Oh my goodness, look at these two. And I love these. I had bought these. I showed it in my haul from Scrap Fest a couple years ago. They're tiny little plastic butterflies. And I just put like a twiny ribbon, not a ribbon, it's just twine thread, I guess. Hold on, this one's folding improperly. That's all I did. Very fun and easy. Then now we're already back to school, and this is now starting grade 2. And did I journal on this one? Yes, I did. I journaled on this and I tucked it in. I journaled here. You can see I like to write, right guys? I write for a living. That's what I do as well. So I don't mind writing. And I like documenting stuff. Like, what did I write here? Just returned from our second week at Sawbold Beach and we were relaxed and tanned. Both Julian and Anthony were quite excited about school and seeing friends and had no issues waking up early. Anthony would be starting SK in 2 days, but came along to wish his big sister a wonderful start to the day. What did I even write here? Oh, I wrote who her best friend is and how they used to hang out together. So, I love that. I love that. Then here is her grade 2 official school photo. Here's another one of those adorable frames from Creative Memories. I love them. If you don't have these and you're working on school albums, I would just suggest you pick up a few because they're so, like, they take up a lot of space and they're so cute. If you want, you can always shop on my link, which is on the front page of my YouTube channel. Or if you have your own consultant, check it out. They're wonderful. These are fun. These are from Vicky Booten, and I just painted them with colors that matched. I mean, I didn't really paint. I just kind of dabbed paint on them. Nothing fancy, but I think the colors worked well. I've used these so many times. I have sheets, and I think it's from Fancy Pants. I can't remember, but I have a couple of sheets of just chevrons, different color chevrons, and I don't like to use it in full, so I cut them out, and I've used it in many different layouts. Did I journal here? No, this one's just for decoration, so that one's stuck in. Okay, so that's that. Honestly, I do not love this page. I don't know why, I just find it extremely boring, but I'm glad that it's done. And this is the kind of page where I always mention you can use your 6x6 pads or your 6x8 or 8x8, whatever the heck they're making now, instead of cutting into a full 12x12, or you can use scraps, whatever. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different papers. So because it's 12 across, it's 2 inches each. This I did on my Cricut. So this one I'm not crazy about, but this one I love. I love how this one turned out. So this is the same concert, and I had recently bought these at a dollar store. Here they are. Hold on. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen these. This was $1.75, I think, for all these. Are they not absolutely adorable? I know that I had once shown you that play date that Kathy and I had where we were making wax melts, and I really, really wanted to get into wax melts, and then I ended up not. I just didn't buy the stuff, although I think it's cute, because I thought to myself, I do not think I would use them as much as, as much as would be worth it if I bought the whole system. It's not expensive, but I don't know. I love them. I think if I were a card maker, which Kathy is, Kathy scrapbooks and card makes, I just scrapbook. But if I was a card maker, I think I would buy them. But this way, I just use, fake wax melts. And they look cute. This is a wood veneer, I guess you call those. And I just spray painted it gold. These, oh man, I love these. This was a die set with these little guys, the acorns and the little berries and these little pine sprigs. So I popped all these up on little dots, and obviously I got the idea because of the paper. I think they just turned out really, really pretty, and I used more of my beautiful Creative Memories peekaboos here. I just love that. So this one opens this way, this one opens this way. Do I have some here? Yep. So there's Juliana and Nona. More pictures in here. Here. Anthony. Like that. Makes me happy to look at a page like this. I didn't even count how many photos are on here, but clearly a lot. Okay, so now we're moving from Christmas to spring. And so grade 2, Catholic schools do First Communion. We had an amazing day with Nona. We went shopping for a dress, and before we left, well, so this is the thing. Not my grandparents. My parents wanted to buy Juliana's dress. So I said, that's Great. Thank you so much. That's fine. Please, let's not get the most expensive one, just because it's you guys paying. Well, what ended up happening, we tried on this one. It was beautiful. Tried on this one. Oh, that's the same. Beautiful. Tried on that one. It was beautiful. Tried on this one. That was it. Guess what? That was the most flippin' expensive one, and that was not the plan. But my mother insisted we get it. Juliana was very thrilled with it, and I still have it saved in her little memory box that she's going to take with her when she leaves one day, which will suck for me, but ugh. Yeah, so anyway, we got that one. She was very, very, very happy with it, so I journaled about that. I love doing girl pages, by the way, with the florals and stuff. It's so much fun. So this page is so cute to me. We ended up going with 2 of her friends to the same hair salon. And they all, I think, did all of them get an updo? I can't even recall. We'll see in the following pages. But I was having a hard time with this page for some reason. I think it was, I knew I wanted to use this paper. And it's like a yellow with orange. Although a little bit I wanted to do the page pinkish, but then when I look at the pictures, it's funny how they match paper sometimes. Look at this. That's like the yellow, and I don't know. I think it picks up really perfectly with that paper. So it looked a little harsh. I'm like, why am I doing black? Like black writing and black embellishments there with a hairdryer, scissors, and comb. But then I thought, okay, well, it works because they're all wearing one of these black, capes. So anyway, all that to say, I did not love this one when I did it, but now I think it's perfectly fine. And I did the journaling here, which says where they went, who went, and where they went. So that was getting ready. And then I love the style of this page, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So obviously I did things in order. Like choosing the dress one day, and then the hair that day, and then the church, and then we're going to do the dinner and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm sure all of us do things like that, right? It's nothing novel. But I love this. This was such a fun one to do. I don't know if you can see this, but underneath is a paper. No, I don't think you can see it. It's a white. Can you? It's like a pearlescent paper. It's got a bit of a design on it. So I just plopped that on top of the Creative Memories page just to give it a little extra. So it is still white. Here, you can see it a little, right? Anyway, it's pearlescent. It's beautiful to me. And I mentioned this already before many times. When I used to print my photos at Walmart, I used to go for the free 8x10 they offered. So I did that a lot, and I love how it turns out. And I love that picture, my little favorite people. But it's so cute. So look, I'm actually in a photo, which is shocking for back in that day. It was always me taking the pictures. Anyway, sweet little people. And I used embellishments from, where's that package? Oh, I gotta show you this. Check this out. I used embellishments from, this is from Kaiser Craft. Kaiser Craft Collectibles, and it's called Blessed. I was so impressed with how this turned out because you'll see on another page, orange and pink was the color of her after dress for the party. So I ended up using a lot of stuff from here for that. You will see. But the crosses from that and the words blessed and these little sprigs. And then I used, I fussy cut out these cute little butterflies and then popped them on Pop Dots. And then I used up these ancient paper flowers that I'm sure every single one of us bought at Walmart years ago. Not Walmart, at Michael's years ago. So glad that I was able to use that up. And I love these letters. I can't remember. Maybe Heidi Swap. I can't remember who did those, but they're kind of a foamy, thin, like a thin black and gold. Beautiful. So I also had these photos enlarged. And I often struggle when I have stuff like this, but I don't know. I think it turned out okay. You will definitely, oh, you can see it. I was going to say you will definitely not see the sparkle, but you can see I used white glitter paper underneath. Such a good glitter from Michael's, from a paper pad, that doesn't make a mess in the least. And then I put this white, like a lattice kind of cutout on top. It's much more prominent in real life, so you can see it a little here, but I like that. Then I used this, I think Kathy got me these when we were making our wreaths. So this is a chunky piece of wood that is gold. I used a die to make this beautiful rosary out of gold paper. But I think it looks good. I don't think this really needed much more. I mean, this little cluster doesn't really add much, but I used up a gold little tab, a heart, and another flower. That's it. Simple, done. Where are we now? I think now, oh, it is more church pictures. Oh, by the way, sorry, here I have the bookmark that they had given from the school. So I have that in there too, and I like how it, oh, I actually have two, because I have Anthony's in here too. I didn't end up using it in his. So that's good. It just kind of hangs out the side. Then I have more church pictures, and I had such a good time doing this page. These are all made, I made them all with dies, and the butterflies are also dies. They were so fun because I did white on the bottom and this light purple on top. It just gives it a little bit extra. I mean, the page itself isn't that, I don't know, it's okay, but I don't know, those elements were fun to do. Then I have lots more photos here. Oops. I love my peekaboos, guys. So there's other little kiddos from our class. Nono and Nona and their baby. Juliana, her best friend, and the priest. More best friends. Dave and Anthony. Cute little sweethearts. There you go. Look how many photos just because of these beautiful peekaboos. Love it. Oh, and I also cut out with a die these sweet little borders out of like a sparklier white paper. Sorry, my lighting's never great in here, but I hope you get the picture. Oh, I love this one, guys. So, I wanted to do a lot of pink just because Juliana likes pink, but it didn't really turn out that way when I'm looking back at these pages. I mean, this one's pink, then there's, a lot of purple, and then there's this peach one. So it just worked. I wanted to mimic a page I had recently done of my cousin's daughter's bridal shower. So I scrap lift myself all the time. I'm sure you guys do as well. But I wanted something similar to that. And then I found two papers from, I think again, a Michael's paper pad. Just two beautiful papers that went well together. These were in the same paper pad and it worked out nice. And on camera, you really can't see this, can you? This isn't white. This is an off-white, very, very pale peachy kind of polka dot paper. And then I used from, oh, here it is, Spellbinders. Look at this. Guys, this is from a fall, so it's Serenade of Autumn die cut shapes. This is from a fall pack, and tell me these didn't work out perfectly for this page, right? That's all from in here. And then I added just some little enamel dots, but that all comes from a fall package. So you don't have to be limited by what the package says or what theme it is about. You can mix and match all kinds of stuff. And that's what I do. I notice a lot of people, a lot of scrapbookers just scrapbook with a collection. And there's some, the kill a kit, how to kill a kit. That's cool. But I don't know. For me, it doesn't work because I always try to incorporate other stuff that I have in my stash. So even if I did have a kit, let's say there was a First Communion kit, I would still add stuff from my stash that matches. I don't like to be limited, I guess is what I'm saying. So anyway, I also I remember in my head what I have. And for some reason, I remembered I had these and it was heavy with these colors. I thought, okay, I'll pull that out and see if it works. Yeah, it did. That's what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. So guys, this is the end of the album, but I wanted to show you this accompanying page. So this will not be part of this album. This is now going to, look at that. This makes the, look at that in terms of the fact that I'm working on the third album now is what I'm trying to say. So these pages are going to, this is going to be the start of her third school album, and I've already worked on these. So you'll see this all when I'm done. I'm not even finished this, but there's more that I'm working on, and I'm so excited because I'm literally on a roll. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is not me. I'm so happy. Maybe it's because the wax melts I've been using are so inspirational. I don't know. Speaking of wax melts, let me show you what I ended up warming. So if you don't care about that, I thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that this will probably be up, I don't know, the last day of January, early February. I hope that your February starts well. And for me personally, I hope that I can do at least 3 more albums in February. That would be exciting. So ciao for now if you don't care about my wax melts. Thanks for watching. And if you do care, here we go. This is what I melted this month. So it was already partially melted. Vanilla cupcake farm raised from Farm Raised. These are so good. Pure soy. I think those are better for you. So that was vanilla cupcake. Delicious. I just love gourmand bakery scents. This was to die for. Banana nut bread from Farm Raised. My gosh. These are so good. I sit here and I literally drool onto my pages. They're so good. Then, this was a really old Scentsy one, Accidentally in Love. I don't even know what the scent notes on it are on it. It is not a gourmand. It's some kind of fresh, oh, I don't know what it was, but boy, was it delicious. So I used to sell Scentsy years ago, and I have a lot of Scentsy, but I thought, you know what? I've actually missed some of my favorite scents that they brought back, like baked apple pie, and I can't remember, a blueberry cheesecake, I think. I don't even know. Maybe they were in the catalog all this time. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention to Scentsy. But I just placed an order and I'm picking them up later today. Just 6 bars. I just wanted to restock my stash. And I also ended up placing a Goose Creek order for those of you who know about Goose Creek. It's more of a family business. It's very much like Bath and Body Works, and they just started shipping to Canada. So the prices for people in the States are amazing. In Canada, not so much. But I already had their candles before. I think they're wonderful. And now I ordered a couple candles and a couple of wax melts they had on sale. So we'll see. I also finished this. Juliana bought me this for Christmas. I love it. Pumpkin cinnamon bun. Oh my gosh. This just, all of these smells just, oh, they're everything. So it didn't melt too well. Can you see that? So it has a lot to go, but it's not melting very well. So that disappoints me a little bit from Bath and Body Works from time to time. But this has such a strong throw. I think I'm going to just chop it up and throw it in my wax warmer and use it up because it's too good to throw out. Oh, and then I was going to show you a quick little Scentsy thing. So that's my wax stuff, guys. If you care, thank you. If you don't, I get it. So again, I did a tiny, tiny little order just to use up my $12. And also, let's be real, I needed some more peekaboos. So I always order, anytime I order my refill pages, which come with the page protectors. So I got that. And then I didn't really need anything, but I noticed this cute little thing. And I know exactly what layout that's going to be for, with Anthony with some deers at Grandpa's. And I loved this little thing. They're tiny, but they're adorable. I'm pretty sure that's going to be for a Father's Day layout. Then I already have this and I've used much of it. I just love this little random food truck kind of food truck embellishments. What's it called? Food truck fun. Very cute. I've already used it and you saw it in a couple of my layouts. The pizza, and I don't know what else is in here that I used. Very cute. Then I found this adorable thing because we have a lot of photos of life at the lake. Gone fishing embellishments. Look how cute those are. Oh, so cute. So I'm looking forward to working with that. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 8 or 10 packages of random peekaboo pockets. So my 3x3, you know what, hold on. By the way, while I'm trying to get this elastic off, I repackage my peekaboos so that in one pack there are the vertical ones. So they come with 3x3 ones don't. These are the same, obviously, but so what I'm trying to say, sorry guys, these are 3x3. They're all the same, which means that the adhesive part is on the same side, obviously, because they're 3x3. I mean, that's how they work. So you can put them in your book like this or like this. But the 4x6 ones come with adhesive on the horizontal side or the vertical side. So I pack them differently so that when I'm going to grab them for my work, I know which one I'm picking. So I'm going to have the verticals in one, the horizontals in another. And I tend to use the ones that open like this, like long ways, much more than the ones that I do like this. But anyway, I needed a lot more of those. So these are 4x6, 4x6. And then I'm such a dork. I had no flippin' clue that Creative Memories now carries the 3x4. If you are a Creative Memories consultant, can you let me know how long I've not known this? Or is this something new? Because I just placed an order for about 7 from a friend of Kathy's who's with Stampin' Up, who I think was with Close to My Heart. So anyway, I use 3x4s all the time. I ran out, and now I found out that we sell them too. So that is so great. Anyway, guys, yikes. I've had you on here for almost 40 minutes. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to throw these in my recycling, and I'm going to get myself organized, and I'm going to keep going with Juliana's album. When I get bored, I'll work on something else, but I will definitely have a few more albums up in February, and I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to say that my recent Scentsy order and Goose Creek are to congratulate myself on completing 3 albums in January. There you go. Now I feel better. Hope you have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ciao for now and happy scrapping.